Well, hats off to SMU. I mean, obviously a hard-fought win. Just heartbreaking, for our young men and our program. Play the 24 ranked team here and being up 21-7. We're feeling pretty good about where we're at, and just it's heartbreaking. I mean, you got to, like I said, you got to give them credit. It's a good team. Sonny's a good coach. We felt like we had our chances. I thought our defense played well enough to win. Too sporadic on offense, and obviously that kickoff, it killed us. The kickoff killed us.
Questions?
I feel like I'm pretending to be Wags. Obviously, like you said, defense stepped up a bit, especially against a team with a really prolific offense. Can you speak to the way that, guys like Johnny Hodges, newcomers were able to step up and make those kinds of impacts?
Really grateful for them. Thought they did a really good job playing. Like you said, Johnny did a good job. I mean, we lost Mikey McMorris early in the game. He's our best corner. Then we lost Jamal to a targeting, and so, that hurt. We were down real quickly to our backup corners, and I thought those guys played admirably, considering everything. But Johnny did some good things. I thought we did a lot of good things, on defense, and proud of the way those guys played.
Coach, in the second half, defensively, the things that they were doing to contain your running game, what do you feel the difference was there after intermission?
They pretty much did the same things. They just, they settled in and, they played well. It wasn't as far as adjustments. They were pretty sound. They just kind of lined up and say, here we are, block us, and we couldn't. They didn't try to move around or do different things. They were just, they just got after us up front. Last couple of weeks we felt like we did pretty good against Houston and UCF up front, but SMU got after us up front today.
Coach, Bijan Nichols hit a 50-yarder, perfect on extra points. What have you seen out of him so far?
Playing like we, thought he would play. To me, he's one of the best kickers in our conference, probably in the country. He's a really good kicker, and really proud of him. He was injured early in camp, but he's done really well this season.
Coach, sorry I came in late, but can you talk a little bit more? Are you surprised after the offensive line performed so well last week and had so many good, got such a great push that they were, not able to do that again today?
Yeah, just we're trying to pick and see what we could do, and they created some havoc up front, and that's where everything starts. And like I said, you gotta get hats off to them. Coach Levitt, their DC, did a really good job. He's a veteran coach, but they didn't try to trick us. And
Sir.
Good. So just yeah, I was surprised just because we did so well against Houston and UCF. But again, you got to tip your hat to SMU. They did a good job up front.
I think there was 3 false start penalties and possibly, I believe, a holding as well. But can you talk about how bad it hurts to have penalties before you even snap the ball?
Yeah, we got to talk to the officials, which we'll do. But I can't, not allowed to say anything here. But there's some stuff just simulating the snap count. But we don't know. As kids said, they were saying things, but we got to ask the officials, and so we'll check on that.
Any other questions for Coach?
Ken, one last one. Is it good or bad to have a short week?
That's a great question. Physically is bad. Just, a tough game like that. Like I said, you got a chance to beat the 3 ranked team at home. So it's a physical game. So recovery part's going to be tough. But maybe emotionally, John, maybe it'd be good, to get another game and get going, get this game out of our system. So, it's a great question. But physically, probably no good. Mentally, it might be good for us to play pretty quickly.
Coach, I think you probably addressed this before I came in, but I'll ask again just in case. But the defense, I mean, they held that team to 21 offensive points, take away or I should say 3 touchdowns. Take away the kick return for touchdown. I mean, you got to say your defense did the job.
I thought they played well. I mean, they gave us a chance. You know, you're up 21-7, and you're feeling really good about things. You know, we got the crowd in the game. Everything is going great, and that kickoff return just killed us. I mean, and we couldn't recover. Defensively, we continued to battle, scratch, and crawl, you know, and claw. And, you know, they got down there and drove the ball. We got a pick. You know, we did some good things that way, missed a field goal. Didn't miss a field goal, but offensively, we just couldn't get anything going. You know, and that hurt us, not being able to be consistent on offense in the second half.
Anything else for Coach?
Coach, you preach a lot about how well this team can come together, and at least, you know, the defense was able to get off the field on that 4th down play to give your offense a chance. Do you think, even though you came up short today, you can use those little, you know, specks of light through the, you know, darkness to, you know, build upon as you go throughout the season?
I mean, we're going to keep leading. You know what I mean? This is the United States Naval Academy. We keep leading our team, keep leading our players, our program. We're not going anywhere. I mean, it hurts, though. I mean, it's hard, you know, but you always build off positives. You try to correct negatives and mistakes. But I'm going to be here for our guys. Our coaches will be just proud of our guys, proud of the way they fought. You know, we lost not from a lack of effort or a lack of want to, lack of courage. I mean, we got some tough kids. We just didn't play well enough on offense to win, and that kickoff killed us. I mean, I really believe if we don't give that up, it's a totally different game, but we did, and thus we lost by 7 points.
Well, Ty, let's start off. I mean, the offense was kind of a step back after having taken some steps forward last week. Can you talk about what happened out there today?
I mean, SMU had a good game plan. I think we were stopping ourselves more. I made misreads. I missed assignments that affected us. But I don't really. I mean, it's just a tough one.
John, I mean, you came here originally to play lacrosse, and then today you have your best, you know, defensive effort ever. You have 14 tackles, interception, first one. I mean, can you just speak to what brought you to that point today?
I think it's just like the people around me. I know the defensive line played really tough, so they helped me out, like getting tackles, and then the secondary they ran a lot of screens, and they would force it back inside for me and the other linebackers and people to come make tackles. And I think it's all to them. I mean, the quarterback basically just threw me a pass because our D-line got a great rush. So I just have to say, everyone on defense, we have some things to clean up, but there it definitely helped.
Well, Chance, we always say that it starts inside with establishing the dive and the quarterback keep inside between the tackles, and they effectively took that away today. They obviously were very stout at the point of attack and kind of controlled things. Can you just talk about what you saw out there offensively?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think they did, like Todd said, they had a really good game plan. They did a good job of, kind of getting penetration and not allowing us to win the line of scrimmage. So from that perspective, we just got to do a better job. Kind of making plays where there's not a play to be made, right? But I think what we got to do is just hit the drawing board again, dig our heels a little bit. Nobody in the locker room feels sorry for us. We got 5 days till we play in Memphis, so just looking forward.
On a positive note, can you talk a little bit about the flea flicker that worked so well? I mean, that was a nice design with the fullback running past the quarterback, and then you coming in behind that. It kind of threw them off, and obviously that worked to perfection.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of worked on that. Obviously, throughout practice during the week, coaches are geniuses. They drew it up exactly how it was going to look. We got the look we wanted in the game. Just executed. Ty made a great throw. Kyle got his first career touchdown, so it's pretty awesome to be a part of.
Diego, on that fumble, can you speak to how well the defense had, Taylor Mordecai bunched up in the pocket for even getting the fumble, and then what you saw before you were able to take it back, and how quickly that kickoff return, flipped things on a dime for the defense?
Yeah, the secondary did a good job covering the back end. Defensive line just, did their job, kept the pocket the way it was, and Clay made a good play, forcing the fumble, and then, the kickoff return for a touchdown. I don't know what you want me to say about that. So.
Well, for Diego and Johnny, I mean, I think if coming into this game, if you'd known you would hold the team to 3 touchdowns and 24 total offensive points, that'd be kind of a victory based off what they'd been producing to date. Do you feel like the defense played well and did the job?
We didn't play well enough. We just got to keep getting better.
I mean, like, a loss is a loss, so we can do better. There's stuff for us to clean up on like the back half, coverage-wise, and definitely on run fits too. Give up some big runs, so definitely room for improvement.
Ty, was SMU doing thing? A lot of times they have there's various things they do to try to confuse your reads. Were they doing anything like that up front that was causing you issues?
I mean, not really for the most part. I think their strategy was just not to let us get the edge, because I think they assumed watching the UCF game we were doing pretty good on the edge. So, I mean, they were playing it pretty straight up. I think just overall, I missed a couple reads. It was hard at the beginning probably to see a little bit, but as the game went on, I think I adjusted pretty well. But overall, I think we just got to execute better.
Any other questions for the players? All right, thank you, guys.